Hey everybody, I'm back to show you some more of the cool things that I've hatched this year. So I made a conscious effort this season to produce fewer snakes than I have in the past, mostly because I wanted to focus on the high quality snakes only or mostly instead of producing more of the lower end snakes. So last year at this point, I had 301 clutches. This is May 28th, 2022. So on May 28th, 2021, I had 301 clutches for the year already. This year, I'm actually hoping to top out around there. As of right now, I have 172 clutches for the year. So I'm really down compared to last year, but it's going to be a relief actually. That should be relatively easy for, not easy, but easier for me to manage that many babies. Just won't be quite as crazy here during the hatching season, I hope. Still got a lot of clutches yet to be laid, but it's going to definitely be down a lot from last year's total. Last year we actually hit 474 clutches. I was not expecting that many. Almost all my females went, or at least the vast majority of them produced for me last year. So yeah, this year I decided to tone it down a little bit and get a little bit, make it a little bit easier on myself, I guess. So anyway, speaking of nicer clutches, I've got another banana genetic stripe clown clutch here. I've actually done pretty well with that so far this year. I've hatched a total of three, I think, three or four, three, I think, this year, but I've still got a couple clutches to go. And this clutch here is the next clutch that's due to hatch. So this one is from a banana G-stripe clown bred to a double het. So just a normal double het. So let's see what we have. And as you can see, this is how I incubate. This is, I think, medium grade vermiculite in here. I've got it completely saturated. It's really soaked. As you can see, a lot of condensation around the sides. I only have one little air hole here, one little air hole here. There aren't even any on the side, so that's the only air exchange that they get. They're on the piece of light diffuser, and then this egg was loose from the others, so I kind of locked it into place with this one. So just an extra piece. So that's how I incubate mine. My incubators are set at about roughly 87.5 to 88 degrees. I like to go slightly on the cooler side. I'll even incubate some of mine at like 87 degrees or even in the upper 86 degrees, just to avoid any kind of heat-related deformities that you can get with incubating ball pythons. If your incubator is 87, say 87.5 degrees, it may actually be slightly warmer inside of the container. So I always like to take that into consideration, and ideally the inside of the container would be 89 degrees or cooler. So another short lesson about how I incubate my eggs. I want to make sure that ideally the eggs don't touch the sides or the top. As you can see, this top's got a lot of condensation on it too. So if the eggs are actually touching the top, the condensation may wick down onto the eggs and it could potentially drown the embryos. You can see there are some drops of water on there. That's because I disturbed the whole situation by pulling the container out of the incubator. Okay, well, let's just see what we have here. So none of these have been pipping yet. Normally I recommend people wait until the first baby pips and then cut the rest of the eggs. But I know I have another clutch that's hatching on their own right now that was laid on the same day as this, so I figured it should be fine. Plus I can clearly feel the babies inside of the egg. So we're hoping for more G-stripe clowns in this clutch. That looks like a banana pastel clown, I'm thinking. So he'll be, oh no, it can't be pastel. Well, actually it could be. I have a banana G-stripe clown breeder male and a pastel banana G-stripe clown breeder male. And I know I had the pastel in with this female once. The regular banana without the pastel bred this female the most, but apparently at least part of this clutch is fathered by the pastel banana G-stripe clown. I'm using him mostly as a backup, just in case something were to happen. My regular banana G-stripe clown would stop breeding for some reason. Just wanted to keep another one around just in case. there's a normal, and that'll be 100% double het. Not what I'm going for in this clutch, but it's okay. Hopefully it's a female at least. And that looks like a banana G-stripe het clown, I think. I'm pretty sure. Looks like probably another one of those. I don't see clown in that. Banana double het. Certainly getting a lot of bananas in this clutch. Another banana double het. And a pastel clown het G-stripe. So not exactly the best odds. This is actually my second clutch in a row that I've not hit on. I think it's my second clutch in a row that I haven't hit on a G-stripe clown. So hopefully, I think I've got 1 or 2 more clutches to go, plus potentially a couple more to be laid yet this year. So yeah, hopefully I'll produce some more in the near future. But I did have one hatch last week, and he just shed. So I didn't want you guys to go through a video without actually seeing what I was trying to get here. So let's just take a look at this clutch real quick. Okay, so this is a normal double het. And that one has not shed yet. These guys are just going through their first sheds right now. Pastel double het. Pastel G-stripe het clown. Banana G-stripe het clown. Of course, hasn't shed yet. Nice little clown het G-stripe. And then here is a banana G-stripe clown. So and this one's a male. I know I sexed that one as soon as it hatched out. So that's basically exactly what the father of this clutch is. Really cool morph. These guys actually maintain their pattern pretty well into adulthood. They don't tend to wash out too bad. I mean, they're not quite as high contrast as adults. At least the one that I've raised up, that's my breeder now. But he still looks pretty close to that. Maybe not quite as high contrast, but pretty close. So I have a lot of plans to mix other genes into the G-stripe clown, leopard, spot nose. I'm actually actively working on all those right now. Next year will be even more combos. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Wasn't the best results, but that's what happens sometimes. You know, not every clutch is going to come out awesome, you know, just everything that you want in it all the time. It's just a good thing to remember that clutches like this can happen sometimes. You know, it's not a horrible clutch, but still, it would have been nicer to hit on some more visuals for sure, especially a double visual like this guy. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to be putting new snakes on the website really soon. I'm actually hoping to get onto that today. I may or may not release this video today, so it might not make a difference, but they should be on there by the time you see this. So make sure to check out my website, royalconstructordesigns.com. Also, please subscribe to our newsletter. We do offer discounts and sales on that from time to time, so you definitely want to do that if you're in the market to pick up a new ball python. I've got hundreds of snakes on the website. We're going to produce a lot of new babies this year, a lot of really cool stuff such as this guy. So anyway, make sure to check that out, and I will be back again very soon with another a clutch or 2 or 3 or 4 to show you.